ahead. We are loving the
Yeah, me
happy
too.
ending.
Aww.
Hi, I'm Olli Larrad, and welcome back once again to Rise of the Half Moon. And it is myself today because I was important to do that. My look is changed. This one is my pink t-shirt, and my blue trousers, and my cardigan. Now if you surprise me, let's do something today. This morning, I drank coffee inside the house after breakfast. It is a kid's one, yum, and was so hot and good. Anyways, today's episode is about the Windows timelines. Let's go. Windows version 3.5 in GM's alternate Windows timeline was released to the public somewhere in 1989. It was marketed as the graphical environment for MS-DOS. This operating system looks okay. Windows 5, codenamed Chicago in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 1994. It was the successor to Windows 4 and the predecessor to Windows 6. This operating system looks bad. Windows 6, codenamed Memphis in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 1997. It was the successor to Windows 5 and the predecessor to Windows 7. This operating system looks good. Windows 7, codenamed Neptune, excuse me, I sneezed in the middle of the episode. Anyways, in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 2000. It was the successor to Windows 6 and the predecessor to Windows 8. This operating system looks nice. Windows 8, codenamed Whistler in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 2002. It was the successor to Windows 7 and the predecessor to Windows 9. This operating system looks awesome. Windows 9, codenamed Longhorn in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 2004. It was the successor to Windows 8 and the predecessor to Windows 10. It was a consumer-oriented OS system developed by Microsoft. As part of its OS, Microsoft Windows family line of computer systems, support ended on January 12, 2016. This operating system looks okay, just like Windows 3.5. Windows 10, codenamed Mojave in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 2007. It was the successor to Windows 9 and the predecessor to Windows 11. This operating system looks great, because the Hinton School has that operating system. Windows 11, codenamed Vienna in GM's alternate Windows timeline, released to the public on 2009. It was the successor to Windows 10 and the predecessor to Windows 12. This operating system looks awesome, just like Windows 8, and this is one of my favorite Windows systems ever made, along with Windows 8. Anyways, I have the operating system at home, of course. My phone I have is Windows Phone 11, and it was released on October 22nd, 2009, but it was shipped earlier 2 months ago. I have this phone. Mine has the Wi-Fi and the flower toads cover onto it. Anyways, like you saw my face. Now I will tell you, right? Okay. It's so good to have you back again. And probably I will go head out sooner or later. Anyways, thanks for watching Rise of the Half Moon, and I hope the Rise of the Half Moon Alliance will see you next week. Until then, goodbye.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Now what do you think of Taystee Bread?